I'm just starting this morning doing my normal meditation, and I call in my certain angels to be with me. And, it's just what I do. It's my morning meeting. And I wanted to, or I was guided to say that I call her Lady Mary. It's Mary, Queen of the Angels, Mother Mary, whatever you want to call her. She's the divine feminine. She is beautiful, very light. Her energy is very, very light, meaning that it's not like a heavy masculine strong energy. It's like this beautiful, very light feminine energy, but it's so big, like there's so much of it, So it's like power, the powerfulness of just lightness, the powerfulness of peace, or the powerfulness of gentle, it's so the the it's so gentle yet it's so powerful is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I'm being guided to do a recording because she has some things she wants to say. So it's like a feeling. So how I channel is I get the feelings, and then I get the knowledge, and then I translate it into the best words I can find. So it's like my dear ones, my loves, my children. Don't try so hard. This is easy. Whatever situation you're in your life right now is where you need to be. Don't push so hard for the change. The change will come. She's showing me something I just recently said to someone. Don't tread in the water, don't be, so what's easier to get across a pool of water, walking through it or floating on top of it? Floating on top of it. So she says, this is how you need to do things. Just go with ease. If it doesn't feel right, if it's too hard, then try a different thing. Try a different way. Or come back to yourself and think if this is even a necessary path for me. Everything is different now, and things are coming easier if you just live in a very peaceful state and you walk in your grace. Walking in your grace only means you're being your true, authentic self. That means taking care of yourself, and then with that sense of wholeness, that sense of place where you're at, you can then have so much more to share. But a lot of you right now are fighting hard. And I say to you, float on top of the water. Go with ease. If it's too hard, pull back and see what happens. Sometimes the universe is working in a certain way behind the scenes that you don't understand just yet, and you're getting in the way. And you just need to sometimes sit in patience a few days, and suddenly the opportunities arise or the problems resolve themselves. Is somebody giving you a really hard time? Is somebody being a not so good person in your life? Don't talk about them, don't fight about it, don't do whatever. Take care of yourself, sit in silence, and just wait and see. Your silence may provoke that person to change, or they may remove themselves from your life. Problem solved. You don't have to sit there and fight over it. Is there something happening in your regular life, 3D life, your job, your career, your something like that? And it's very hard. You're working and it's just very, very hard. Pull back a little bit and wait. Be in patience and see. Maybe there are people behind the scenes above you who are working out something that will work into your favor. Maybe it's something that you really, really felt that you were deserving of having certain days off because of holidays. But I say to you, maybe you need to be at work that day because your light is going to help someone. Your worth is so much, especially if you stand in your light and don't let the world, the hardness, get to you. As always, all of us, we all tell you all the time, we are here, we love you, we are so supportive. Just ask. But the only way you find us is in silence. If you really, really want to feel us. What I mean is, when you're running hard through your day, from one thing to the next, you don't have your moments of silence to feel us surrounding you and supporting you. And so you feel very alone. So disconnect a little bit. If you're feeling completely beyond your capacity by your lunch break at work, take that time, go outside, go somewhere quiet, sit. Don't do anything. Eat your lunch or do whatever that part of it is quietly and ask for us, and we will recharge your soul, your higher self, your spirit, whatever it is that you want to call it, the you, the real you. We will fill you up. We will fill you up so much that you will be able to get through the rest of your day. Keep dipping into us. We are here. We are here. We are here. Just ask. She just keeps saying that. Just ask, just ask, just ask. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. To, just, this is hard. What this thing on earth here, this program, this running around. Oh, she's telling me to speak of. So I work at a dollar store now. I had to take a regular job because my spiritual healing, all the things that I do, isn't fully supporting me just yet. And so she's telling me to tell you about. I see on a daily basis now, hundreds of times a day, mothers especially, coming in, running into the store to purchase things to make their kids happy. And it's like a hamster in a wheel. You're working feverishly at a job to make lots of money, to buy expensive things, to make kids happy because they want. They want so much. So they're just going to keep wanting because plastic toys and material things never fill the desire and the want. So you're going to continuously have to work harder, and this cacophony of chaos, working and making money to spend the money on more and more expensive things because the children then need the next best thing. The next best thing is even more expensive and more expensive, and then they need more, and then you need to do more, and then they need more because you're still not around. What they need is what is going to fill them. And what fills them is interactions. And she's showing me this is the perfect time with being off of work for holidays. And it'll be awkward because they're programmed already to be doing their own thing. But just like anything, it takes practice. And so what you do is be with them. Do something that you like to do. Teach them something you like. Do you like to read? Then sit them around and read a great story out loud. Do you like to paint, or do you like to do crafts or something like that? Do it. Sit around and do it with them. Are you a really good cook? Teach them. Then that way you're giving them a skill, and then they can actually, as they grow up, do things for themselves. Do you have to clean the house? Do it in a fun way. Make yourself enjoyable for them so that even doing the chores is not so bad because they're having fun with a mom or dad who's just being silly. Turn on the music. Do you have to mop or sweep? Dance around with the mop or the broom. Oh, she's showing me child. Someone recently told me myself that my inner child was waiting for me because I'm being too serious nowadays. And I thought about that because that's the truth. And she just showed me your inner child. We're all losing our inner child because we're working so much for this money, for this stuff, for our children, and da 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 da, and we're losing our fun, our silliness. It's okay to be silly. And then again, she's showing me, turn the music on, dance around with the broom or the mop or whatever. show your childness, your child, your youthfulness. Wow, I'm vibrating so hard right now. Okay, thank you, Mary. She's very satisfied. She is very, very satisfied. All right, transmission complete. Have a great day, everyone.